Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday. Right now we are on our way to Zaw's. We've been there several times before in the vlog. We are meeting our friend Paul, who we've known for quite some time. He's been on the vlog before. He was on the vlog 2 summers ago whenever we went to Tennessee for the Starman.net convention. We know him through Starman.net. He has a job that takes him all around the country, and it just so happens that he was nearby and he was like, hey, I'm going to be in the area. You guys want to, get together and get something to eat? And I was like, yes. We haven't seen Paul, like I said, in like a year and a half, so it's been quite a while, so we'll be able to catch up on stuff. And I don't think I probably showed too much of Paul at the Starman Con just for the fact that there were like 50 people there. So you guys will actually get a chance to see him a little better than I did at the Starman Con. I'm going to drive since this is dangerous. Alright, so we are here at Zaw's. We are munching on some pizza. Paul is here.
Hi.
Paul.
My food's my mouth.
Well, here, this is what he had. When we came before, I had tried the Hawaiian pizza, recommended it to Paul, and you enjoyed it quite a bit. Yeah,
It was very sweet, but it was very good.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Mal had, what is this? Cheddar, and she made her own. It's some kind of...
It's tomato ricotta sauce,
Yeah.
mozzarella, cheddar, tomatoes, bell peppers, and portobello.
Yours seemed really good. I'm not even sure what was on mine. It was some kind of like lime chicken, tomato...
Like jalapenos.
Jalapenos, caramelized onions, and these...
Tortilla strips?
Yeah, tortilla strips. Thank you. I was calling them crispy long things, but that's a better name. Anyway, basically just catching up with Paul. Paul has got a really awesome job, allows him to travel around, so he gets to come to exotic places like Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah.
So we're just catching up. We also had nachos. Well, I guess we still have nachos. They still exist, but anyway, it was good to see you again. I hope we get to see each other in the near future. Also,
very overdressed.
it was definitely a fun time. Actually, when we were done eating, we came back over to the apartment, played a little of Rayman Origins. To be honest, we hadn't opened it yet, so this was our first time playing the actual game. Apparently, the demo consists of a few random levels just kind of put into a demo, which honestly, in my opinion, makes for the best demo because it kind of gives you a little taste of what the entire game is going to offer. But we played through 3 worlds, I think, and we were going to get ready to start on the 4th, and I'm really curious about how many worlds there are. Also, where the bosses are. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but there wasn't a boss, in my opinion, until the 3rd world. So I'm kind of wondering where the boss is at. I just want to know where the boss is at. Anyway, it was nice to see Paul again, and he's actually going to be back in the area in like 3 weeks, so we're probably going to get together again then, maybe get something to eat somewhere else other than Zaw's, and probably play some more games. So, Paul, if you're watching this, it was really great to see you again, and we will see you again in about 3 weeks. I have a few other things to run through before I end the vlog today. The first is that I was a guest on the VG Tribune Podcast, episode 37, entitled Playing Kittens. I'm going to put a link down in the video description box. If you guys are into podcasts, or if you're just into hearing me and 2 other guys talk about video games for an hour and a half, you probably might be interested in it. You can download the MP3. You don't have to do any kind of crazy iTunes stuff, although I'm sure they'd appreciate that if you subscribe to their podcast. But you can download the MP3, listen to it, and be like, hey, I know that guy. Sort of. The next order of business is 10,000 subscribers on StephenPlays. Has not happened yet. Almost. Very, very close. I got a lot of people congratulating me today for hitting 10,000 subscribers, which is excellent, and I appreciate it. But the problem is I didn't actually hit 10,000. On the 9th of February, YouTube went through all of the channels and removed subscribers. Basically what they were doing is clearing out dead accounts, people who haven't logged in forever, because these things were still affecting your sub numbers. I mean, you could literally have subscribers who did not have accounts. Like, you could click the button and it would say this user has closed their account. That's bad. That's not good. That doesn't give you a realistic number of people who are actually watching your videos. Anyway, no, I am not yet at 10,000. I'm at like 9,600, which is really close. I expect to hit 10,000 probably next week or the week after, which is really awesome, and I am excited about that, and I will be sure to do a little jig or dance, or, well, let you guys know somehow whenever we hit the first channel I've ever had that has 5 digits. It's crazy. In an effort to help the confusion, and honestly just because I needed to do it, I took Stephen Plays to the new channel design today. Now, some of you are going to love it, some of you are going to hate it, but the fact of the matter is it's mandatory on March 7th, so I'm just going to go ahead and push it through now and get you guys used to it before we, have to get used to it. If you haven't been over to the StephenPlays channel in a while, maybe you're subbed but you're just getting stuff in your sub box, go check it out. It's different. It's a lot like the vlog. You can set it up a bunch of different ways. You can actually set it up where it just shows nothing but playlists at the bottom. But personally, I'm not a big fan of that layout. I don't think it's visually appealing for people who have never been to the channel before. I think that it would be more likely to draw a new person in with those thumbnails than just, a link that's like Donkey Kong Country. Anyway, I know it's been a little confusing and there's a lot of disdain for the new channels still, so I've actually created a video that's going to teach you how to navigate the new channels. Well, at least the StephenPlays new channel. I'm going to put a link to that in the video description box as well. And that's actually going to be it. So go down and check out the podcast. Go over to StephenPlays, check out the new channel design. And if you're confused and you want to know where stuff is, probably give that video I linked to in the video description a look. Because I did move some stuff around because I have to, because there's nowhere else to put it. And I think that video will probably help you guys out. Especially the ones who really, really hate the new design. Because it's not terrible. There are things missing. There are some things missing that I'd like to have back. But it's not the worst thing that could possibly happen. And there is definitely some good in the bad. So I like it. I like it more when they give me more features. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?